Hey there, my friend. Take a deep breath and just relax for a moment. Sometimes we all dream of speaking English smoothly, with confidence, with ease, with that natural flow that makes people listen and smile. But then we look at ourselves in the mirror and think, will I ever get there? Will I ever speak like them? If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know something. You're not alone. Every fluent English speaker you admire, every YouTuber, teacher, or friend who sounds perfect, they once felt the same. They started exactly where you are right now. And the truth is, fluency is not magic. It's not about memorizing thousands of words. It's about habits, small, daily, invisible habits that slowly shape your brain, your tongue, and your confidence. So today, let's talk about 5 simple daily habits, the kind of gentle, powerful habits that can make you fluent in English without stress, without pressure. Just you, your heart, and your little steps every single day. Let's begin. Habit 1.1. Think in English even when you're silent. Let me tell you something that changed everything for me. I stopped studying English and I started living it. And the first step of living English is thinking in English. You might be wondering, Lily, how can I think in English when I'm not fluent yet? Good question. The truth is, you don't have to think in full, perfect sentences. You can start small. Imagine you wake up in the morning. You can simply say to yourself, "Good morning. I feel sleepy. Where's my toothbrush? Let's make some tea." That's it. Tiny, simple thoughts, but in English. You don't even need to speak them aloud. Just imagine your thoughts like whispers inside your head in English. Because what you think repeatedly becomes what you speak naturally. When your inner voice starts using English, your mouth soon follows. Let's try a quick exercise right now. Close your eyes and imagine you're in your room. You're getting ready for your day. What are you doing? Say it in English. I'm brushing my hair. I'm wearing my blue shirt. I'm going to work. That's how it starts, one sentence at a time. Remember, your brain is like clay. Every English thought shapes it, molds it, and makes it ready for fluency. So, habit 1, think in English even when you're silent. This one simple shift will change everything. Habit 2, listen to English daily, not to learn, but to feel. The second habit is one of my favorites. Listen to English every single day, but not like a student. Listen like a friend. When I say listen, I don't mean grammar lessons or lectures. I mean podcasts, YouTube stories, English songs, even English audiobooks. Why? Because listening is how children learn their first language. They don't memorize vocabulary. They feel the rhythm, the tone, the flow. And slowly, their brain absorbs it. So I want you to make listening a part of your everyday life. When you're cooking, play a podcast. When you're walking, listen to English songs. When you're lying in bed, listen to short stories. You don't need to understand every word. Just let your ears fall in love with the sound of English. There's something magical that happens when you do this every day. Your brain starts recognizing patterns. You start predicting words before they're even said. You start feeling the language. And that's the beginning of natural fluency. So, my dear friend, if you can give just 20 minutes every day to listening, not studying, not repeating, just listening, you'll slowly notice your English is becoming alive inside you. Habit 3, speak a little every day, even if you're alone. Now, I know this one can be scary. Speaking in English can make our heart beat faster. What if I make mistakes? What if someone laughs? What if I forget the words? But listen, fluency doesn't come from perfection. It comes from practice, even small, gentle practice every day. If you don't have anyone to talk to, that's okay. Talk to yourself. Yes, talk to yourself in English. Stand in front of a mirror and say, "Today I'm feeling happy. The weather is nice. I'm trying to improve my English." Smile at yourself when you speak. Don't worry about grammar. Just speak naturally. When you talk to yourself, you're building confidence without fear of judgment. You're teaching your tongue to move. You're helping your voice become comfortable in English. I know a student named Mira. She used to be so shy. She never spoke a single English word in front of anyone. But every night, she talked to herself in English for 10 minutes before sleeping. At first, it felt silly, but after 1 month, her pronunciation changed. Her confidence grew. She even started helping others in her English class. You see, small practice, big change. So, habit 3, speak a little English every single day, even if you're alone, especially when you're alone. Habit 4, read out loud to train your tongue and mind. Now, this habit is a secret weapon, and most learners ignore it. It's simple, powerful, and beautiful. Read English out loud. Why? Because reading out loud trains your mouth, your ears, and your brain all at the same time. When you read silently, your eyes learn the words. But when you read aloud, your body learns the rhythm. Start small. Maybe a short story, a quote, or a paragraph from your favorite book. Choose something that makes you feel good. Read it slowly. Don't rush. Focus on the sound of your voice. Notice how your tongue touches your teeth, how your lips move, how your voice rises and falls. That's fluency in motion. I used to read 1 page aloud every morning, just one, and it made a huge difference in how I spoke, because reading aloud helps you feel how English flows. So, habit 4, read out loud every single day, even if it's just 5 minutes. Do it like a daily meditation, calm, slow, and joyful. Habit 5, write in English to organize your thoughts. The 5th habit is gentle but deep. If you truly want to speak clearly, you must learn to think clearly. And one of the best ways to think clearly is write in English. Don't worry, you don't have to be a writer. You can start with a simple English journal. Every night before you sleep, write 5 to 6 sentences about your day. Today, I met my friend. We talked about our dreams. I learned something new. You can even write about your feelings. I felt nervous today. I'm proud of myself. Writing helps you express your emotions in English, and slowly your brain begins to connect ideas faster. You start finding the right words when you speak, because you've written them before. Many people think writing is only for school, but it's not. Writing is like a mirror. It helps you see what's inside you. And when you express yourself in English, you build confidence, clarity, and calmness. So remember, habit 5, write in English every day. It could be a small note, a short journal, or even a message to yourself. Reflective moment. So, let's take a deep breath together. You've just learned 5 simple habits. None of them are complicated. None of them need books or teachers or expensive courses. They just need you, your time, your heart, your small steps every day. Let's whisper them together. One more time. 1. Think in English. 2. Listen in English. 3. Speak in English. 4. Read in English. 5. Write in English. Simple, but powerful. Each one is like a drop of water, and when you keep adding these drops every day, you create an ocean of fluency. Story time, the bamboo tree lesson. Before we end, I want to tell you a small story, the story of the Chinese bamboo tree. When you plant a bamboo seed, do you know what happens in the first year? Nothing. You water it, you care for it, and still nothing happens. The second year, still nothing. The third year, nothing. The fourth year, still nothing grows above the ground. But in the fifth year, suddenly, in just 6 weeks, the bamboo grows up to 80 feet tall. Now, think about that. Did the bamboo really grow in 6 weeks? No. It was growing underground all that time, building strong roots, preparing for growth. And that's exactly how fluency works. You might not see progress right away. You might feel like nothing is changing. But underneath, your mind is building roots. You're listening, you're thinking, you're speaking. They're all growing quietly. And one day, suddenly, your English will rise like that bamboo. Strong, natural, beautiful. So don't stop watering your habits. Even when you can't see results, keep going. My dear friend, I want you to promise something to yourself tonight. Not a big promise, just a gentle one. Promise that from tomorrow, you'll give at least 20 minutes to your English journey. Not for exams, not for perfection, but for yourself. Because fluency is not about being better than others. It's about expressing who you truly are. It's about opening your heart in another language. It's about confidence, courage, and connection. So even if your words are not perfect, even if your accent is different, remember, your voice matters. Your story matters. And English is just the bridge to share it with the world. Let's end today's episode with this gentle reminder. Fluency is not a race. It's a rhythm. Your rhythm. Take one small step every day. Think, listen, speak, read, write, repeat. And one day, you'll realize you're not trying to speak English anymore. You're just being yourself in English. Thank you for spending this cozy time with me. If you found peace, hope, or inspiration here, share it with someone who's learning English too. Let's grow together, one habit at a time. Hey there, my friend. Welcome back. Take a deep breath with me. Inhale, exhale. You're here again, ready to grow. Ready to take one more gentle step toward your dream of fluency. Last time, we talked about 5 small habits that quietly change everything: thinking, listening, speaking, reading, and writing in English. Today, I want to take you a little deeper, because behind every fluent speaker, there's something invisible, a daily rhythm, a routine that keeps them improving even when no one's watching. So in this episode, let's explore the secret routine of fluent English speakers. Not the fancy version you see online, but the real human routine that actually works. Morning magic, the first 10 minutes. Every fluent person I've met, teachers, travelers, YouTubers, they all start their day with English. Not for hours, just a few mindful minutes. Here's the secret. It's not what they do, it's how they do it. Before checking messages or scrolling through social media, they give 10 quiet minutes to themselves. Maybe they listen to an English podcast while brushing their hair. Maybe they whisper their plans in English. Today, I'm going to finish my project. I'm grateful for this morning. That tiny routine tells the brain, English matters to me. And when you start your day with that thought, your brain stays open to English all day long. You don't need perfection. You just need presence. So tomorrow morning, before anything else, whisper to yourself in English. That's how fluency begins, not with a book, but with a breath. The 5-minute listening ritual. Now let's talk about the next secret. Fluent speakers don't wait for perfect study time. They create tiny listening moments everywhere. While making tea, while getting dressed, while sitting in a bus or train. Just 5 minutes of listening. A short story, a mini podcast, a YouTube clip. Even if they don't understand every word, they let the music of English play in the background. Because listening isn't about translation, it's about rhythm. The more your ears fall in love with English sounds, the easier speaking becomes later. Think of it like sunlight for your brain, a daily dose of sound that keeps your English alive. So, habit 2 in this secret routine, 5 minutes of listening every morning before your day runs away from you. Midday thought practice. English in your head. Let's move to the middle of the day. Fluent speakers use what I call mini thinking breaks. They don't always carry notebooks. They don't always sit down to study. Instead, they pause during their normal activities and think in English for just a few seconds. While walking, the sky looks beautiful today. While eating, this food smells amazing. While waiting, I hope the meeting goes well. That's it. No dictionary, no grammar, just natural thoughts in English. Over time, these little thoughts build an automatic pattern. Your brain stops translating, and English starts feeling like your own voice. If you do this 3 or 4 times a day, even for 1 minute each, you'll be amazed at how your comfort level grows. So, habit 3, mini thinking breaks throughout your day. The evening speaking session, your 10-minute confidence boost. Now, here comes the most powerful part of the routine, the evening ritual. Almost every fluent speaker I know has one thing in common. They speak out loud every single day. But here's the trick. They don't always talk to other people. Sometimes they talk to themselves. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your eyes, and say, "How was my day? What did I learn today? What can I do better tomorrow?" At first, it might feel strange, even funny, but slowly your mouth learns to move without fear. You start building a friendship with your own voice. I remember one listener from our community. His name is Raj. He was so shy, he couldn't even say hello to his manager in English. But he promised himself 10 minutes of mirror talk every night. In 3 weeks, his voice stopped shaking. In 6 weeks, he started speaking naturally in meetings. That's the power of small, honest practice. So, habit 4, speak to yourself for 10 minutes every night. It's not weird. It's wonderful. Moon. Night writing, the language diary. Before going to bed, fluent speakers do something very quiet. They write. Not essays, not big stories, just a few lines, a reflection of the day in English. I felt happy today. I made a small mistake, but I learned. Tomorrow I will speak with confidence. Writing helps your mind organize thoughts. It turns feelings into words and words into understanding. It also helps you see your progress. Every page, a proof that you're growing. Many of my listeners keep a little notebook called the English Heart Journal. They decorate it, make it personal, and write 3 sentences every night. Just 3. Over time, those sentences become your story of transformation. Blossom. The secret behind the routine. Now, you might be wondering, Lily, do fluent speakers really follow all these steps every single day? The truth is, not perfectly. They skip days, they forget sometimes. But here's what makes them different. They return to their routine. Fluent people don't wait for motivation. They trust the rhythm. They know one missed day doesn't erase progress, because the real secret isn't the routine itself. It's the consistency with kindness. They treat English like a plant. Some days they water it a lot, some days just a little, but they never stop watering. Seedling.
Night writing, the language diary. Before going to bed, fluent speakers do something very quiet. They write. Not essays, not big stories, just a few lines, a reflection of the day in English. I felt happy today. I made a small mistake, but I learned. Tomorrow, I will speak with confidence. Writing helps your mind organize thoughts. It turns feelings into words and words into understanding. It also helps you see your progress, every page a proof that you're growing. Many of my listeners keep a little notebook called the English Heart Journal. They decorate it, make it personal, and write 3 sentences every night. Just 3. Over time, those sentences become your story of transformation. So, habit 5, end your day by writing a few lines in English. The secret behind the routine. Now, you might be wondering, Lily, do fluent speakers really follow all these steps every single day? The truth is, not perfectly. They skip days, they forget sometimes, but here's what makes them different. They return to their routine. Fluent people don't wait for motivation, they trust the rhythm. They know one missed day doesn't erase progress, because the real secret isn't the routine itself, it's the consistency with kindness. They treat English like a plant. Some days they water it a lot, some days just a little, but they never stop watering. And that's why their fluency keeps growing. The inner mindset of fluent speakers. There's another part of this secret routine that people rarely talk about, the inner mindset. Fluent speakers don't chase perfection, they chase connection. When they speak, they don't worry about sounding native. They focus on expressing their heart. They believe that mistakes are part of the music of learning. So instead of saying, "Oh no, I said it wrong," they smile and say, "Okay, I learned something new today." That gentle attitude is what keeps them practicing when others give up. So remember this. Fluency is not just about words, it's about emotional courage. The courage to try, to fail, and to keep going with love. Yellow heart. How to build your own fluent routine. Now, let's make this practical for you. Here's how you can design your own fluent routine starting tomorrow. 1. Morning, 10 minutes. Whisper your plans in English. 2. Breakfast or commute, 5 minutes. Listen to an English podcast. 3. Afternoon, 3 minutes. Think in English while walking or waiting. 4. Evening,
10 minutes. Speak to yourself in the mirror. 5, night, 5 minutes. Write 3 sentences about your day. That's less than 35 minutes total. But if you follow it daily, your English will transform in 30 days. Not because of magic, but because of momentum. Language loves rhythm. When you give it daily rhythm, it blooms like music. Story time. The gardener and the flowers. Let me tell you a short story before we close. There was once a gardener who loved his flowers. Every morning he watered them carefully. But one day his neighbor laughed and said, "Why do you water them every day? They're so small. You can't even see growth." The gardener smiled and said, "Maybe you can't see it, but I can feel it. They're growing quietly." Weeks passed, and one morning the neighbor woke up to see the garden full of colorful blooms. He was amazed and asked, "How did this happen?" The gardener replied, "Because I never stopped giving small drops of care." That's how fluency grows too. You don't need big actions. You need small drops of care every day. And reflective closing. So tonight, as you listen to my voice, remember this gentle truth. Fluent English speakers aren't born different. They just keep showing up with patience, with love, with small daily actions. Their secret routine isn't a rule book. It's a rhythm of respect. Respect for their goal, respect for their effort, and respect for their journey. And now, it's your turn. Tomorrow morning, when you open your eyes, smile and whisper, "Good morning, English world." Start small. Keep it kind. Let English slowly become the music of your life. Soft piano fades slowly. This is Lily, wishing you peace, progress, and a gentle heart. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to be fluent. You just have to be present. Leaf Green. See you in the next episode. Yellow heart.